Lawyers, how did you humble someone in the courtroom? I once represented a guy named Brandon, who was accused of stealing $25,000 from the IT firm he worked for. Brandon wasn't flashy. He was a single dad, a quiet dude. Spent 5 years working his way up from tech support to network admin. Never so much as took an extra donut from the break room. But the company's CFO, this Harvard MBA type named David, made it his personal mission to paint Brandon as a criminal. They had footage. Someone used Brandon's access card to enter the finance room at 10:13 p.m. on the night the cash went missing. Their security system logged both the card swipe and a PIN that matched his code. And then, conveniently, the cameras glitched out for 6 minutes. When the feed came back, the safe was empty. David sat on the witness stand like he'd already won. He gestured to the grainy footage like it was his masterpiece. The access logs are timestamped. Only senior staff like Brandon could even enter that room. And we confirmed the system wasn't tampered with. The prosecutor nodded like it was checkmate. Brandon looked shattered beside me. He swore up and down he was homesick, but even he started to doubt himself. The jury wasn't looking at him like maybe he did it. They were looking at him like, of course he did it. When it was finally my turn, I stood up without a single document. Just a phone. I asked one question. Mr. Carter, where was last year's holiday party held? He blinked. The Renaissance Hotel Ballroom. Why? No reason, I said. Your Honor, permission to present Exhibit A, a video posted by the Renaissance on December 14th. It was a promotional live stream, a highlight reel of the hotel's corporate events. The screen showed a packed ballroom, music blaring, lights flashing. I skipped to the 37-minute mark. There, front and center, was Brandon, on stage, singing karaoke. Time of this clip? I asked the court clerk. 10:14 p.m. 1 minute, I said, after he supposedly broke into company headquarters across the city. The video zoomed in again, this time to the crowd. David was in the front row, clapping. Funny, I said. You seem to enjoy the performance. The courtroom was silent. Then I dropped the final card. Cell tower logs placed Brandon's phone at the hotel from 8 p.m. to almost 1 a.m. Never left the property. Meanwhile, someone used his code back at the office. A code that could only be overridden by, oh right, the CFO. David's lawyer looked like he was melting. David just stared at the floor. The judge leaned forward. Mr. Carter, you might want to speak to an attorney. Then turned to me. Case dismissed. As Brandon and I stepped into the hallway, he smiled for the first time in weeks. I hope that guy still hears me singing when he closes his eyes at night.